Yeah.
So,
Uh, Now I want to go to to a topic that is really off what we were talking about.
oh no.
Like few days, because it was I was thinking about it a lot, and everything just started from a conversation with one of my friends, and it's off topic so much. Like people
Go
gonna
ahead,
say, "What the
show,
fuck?"
test me, bro.
Like I was talking to one of my friends about dating and stuff,
Hmm.
and he's a Muslim. If you saw this video, you know what I'm
I
talking
know where
about.
this is going.
So he told me like I rather go with a girl that she wears hijab and she wear proper clothes.
Good for you.
And then I asked him, okay, what's the difference between that girl and the girl that wear modern fashion and she's
Hmm.
like normal,
That's
not
a good
normal,
question.
yeah.
That's a good question.
He said
That
like,
will test like what kind of a
yeah,
Muslim he
yeah,
is.
exactly. He told me no, like if a girl wear clothes, I made an example like I told him what if a girl wears clothes like Turkish people,
Okay.
because you know how Turkish girls wear clothes. So I was like, what's the difference between
Wait,
these
wait.
two?
Hijabi Turks or like regular fucking Turkish guys?
Regular Turks, like European kind of Turks.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. I was like, what's the difference between these girls and that girl? He told me like if a girl wears that kind of clothes, boys gonna look at it, boys gonna feel some dirty shit in their mind. I was like, okay, if there's a hijabi girl, do you think that no boy in the planet will think that way, the same way to that girl? And he told me, yes, boys gonna think the same way. So I told him, so what's the difference? Same thing. And he was speechless. Then he started talking about the religious part, and my religion said this and stuff. I was
He
like,
went to the safe zone basically.
yeah. I was like, okay, give me a proper answer. What's the difference between these two? Both of them, same kind of man, can have the same look. So
Yeah.
why? So what do you think about this? Do you think that I mean, for me personally, I never like this type of boys that tell their girlfriend you shouldn't wear this, you shouldn't wear this, you shouldn't wear
Yeah.
this. I wasn't ever like this. I hate to be like this. 'Cause I was like I'm not the boss.
Yeah. Are you
I'm
like
like
the father or something? It's like
even the father. I think to some level, like after age.
the thing is, bro, like you have to think like these people are like especially these types of Muslims, they're very insecure.
Yeah,
They come like from an insecure environment. I'm not sure if we can blame them or not for that, but
they
let's
came from the same society.
yeah, let's blame their parents to
Yeah,
say the least, or whatever they came from anyway. So they're insecure about everything. They're insecure about themselves, and they're very overprotective.
yeah,
It's and also it stems from the fact that they have not been in many relationships,
yeah,
especially like the new ones, and that's like the sense of like ownership and like yeah,
yeah,
that's mine. I don't want to fucking lose it. What are you talking about, bro? People are gonna
yeah,
talk shit about me. It's like all of that starts
yeah,
running into their minds. Like what is my fucking like friend is going to say when she's like wearing that or like wearing that like that shit runs in their fucking brains like clockwork, and I don't know
yeah.
why. Like it's such needless. Like you would be better off like thinking about other stuff.
Yeah.
You're wasting your fucking battery, bro.
Yeah, but what for you? Does it make any difference in a girl how a girl wears clothes and stuff?
That's completely up to her. I mean,
No.
if she wears something and you like it, that's the style that you like the girl in.
Yeah.
Like she might have wore something different that day that you maybe you wouldn't prefer,
Yeah.
but that happens, you know.
Cause I saw lots of girls in here that they wear hijab and all of this stuff, and they're literally whores. And I saw girls that they are like European girls in here, and they're virgins. They never touch a boy in their life.
That could happen. It doesn't.
Like
It's not like an indicator.
I
Bro,
like
it's the state of. Here's the thing. Like when you're talking about Turkey, I've got to realize they're secular. Like, what I mean by secular is that okay, we've got our Islamic values, but I'm free to drink
no,
alcohol whatever I want. Hell, I'm gonna fucking drink alcohol and go to the mosque right after it.
no,
That is the type of. It's secular like Muslims. I have no problem with that. That's pretty good as well. But let's also talk like about other stuff, like not just sexual activity. Like hijabi girls can be the most pain in the ass that you can
yeah,
get.
I understand that.
You know that shit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So it's just people like to get entangled in such unnecessary details. It's like But looks are deceiving, bro. You cannot judge a book by its cover.
Yeah,
It's such a cliche, but it is true.
it
It
is
is
true.
true, and it's the most overlooked fucking fact when it comes to social interaction.
I,
It's
the guy told me. Then he started talking about the first impression thing. He told me like when
I never trust first impressions between me and
you
you. Never.
like me when I first I heard some stuff about you, I was like, what the fuck is this dude doing? But when I get to know you, I was my whole mentality changed about you.
Yeah,
And
same with you. Like,
yeah, you told me like I thought you're a different person. But I mean like he told me like yeah, when I see a girl that wear open clothes, I my idea about her like she's a whore. I was like, that's your problem. You shouldn't think that way. Like the first, I think we should remove the first impression thing in our life. Like just
absolutely,
delete it.
absolutely. I mean, and it's also very important for like when you're meeting a girl like on a
Yeah,
first date. She might be an angel at first,
yeah,
but then if you go the second day and then the
yeah.
day
I've
after,
been there. I've been
yeah,
there.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's such a decision. So I never trust. Like even if the first impression is good, I usually never trust it. I give it like a sort of like a cool down period of at least 1 week. Just get
yeah.
a taste of what the
I
fucking
think
like.
1 week is the good amount of time to know
Yeah, it
someone.
is. It is. It is. It is.
But,
You gotta
but
spend time. You gotta
like
know
we
what the fuck's
had
going
this
on.
in our culture, Iranian culture. We have
Oh
this.
my god, we'd be so different.
Yeah.
We'd be so different. We'd be
Like
so much better.
in our culture is like if you see someone got tattoos, it's like oh that guy's drug
He's a
addict. That
pimp.
guy, yeah.
He's a pimp.
Like
Tell me, man.
if you see someone that I don't know, a guy that colors his like his hair, oh, he's gay.
He's gay. He's
Like
homosexual. He
I
likes
was
dicks.
like, and my dad always talk about this thing that you have to have a good first impression. I agree with this, but I mean, like, if I got a tattoo and my hair is blue, not the blue hair, like the blue hair is fucked up,
Yeah.
but like, I mean, if I do all of this stuff, does this mean that I'm a bad guy or a different person? No, I mean, I just like it.
It's just personal preference, man. And
Yeah, I wish someday at least we can like start for ourselves.
yeah.
Like
Uh,
nowadays, I don't have any first impression. I have to talk to the person. I have to
you,
get
you
to know
you
him.
gotta spend time with him. Like if you see someone walking down the street and he's acting some, I don't know, he's doing something that you know is
Yeah,
appealing to you or you're liking, that you shouldn't trust that fucking
yeah,
sense. You should know where the fuck he's going. Maybe he's a fucking like serial killer for all I
yeah,
care. But I do have hope in our generation to eliminate that sort of bad aspect of humanity where
yeah,
everyone is just so overprotective, everyone
yeah,
is so insecure, everyone is very picky about
yeah, yeah,
certain things. Because here's the thing, bro, we're going to see some shit in our lives. I'm telling you,
yeah,
right now, 20 years down the line, we could see humans fucking having like head fucking like transplants, like
yeah, yeah.
someone who has like two heads because he identifies as a two-header, for example. You know what I mean? It's like we could see crazy shit like that, and I'm open to fucking like, I don't know, maybe you want to become an alien.
No,
I don't
but we
care.
have this kind of people.
Just like,
It's a stupid. Don't do
but
it.
but here's the thing, like I am open to that shit. We need to have that open mentality where everyone has a preference and everyone, as long as they don't give, as long as they're not like fruitcakes that give actual damage to the community.